Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Thank you so much for tuning into this video in which we will look at expanding perfect binomial squares. We are looking at expanding something like this. So remember, when you square something, you just multiply it by itself. So a plus b squared, we're just multiplying a plus b by itself. So looking at this is just like the FOIL expansions we've done in a previous lesson. We can just use FOIL to expand this. So first, a times a is a squared, outsides is a times b, insides is a times b. And then the thing that occurs last in each bracket is b times b. So we get a squared plus ab plus b squared. These two are like terms. So ab plus ab just gives 2ab. So we end up with a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So you'll be happy to know there is a quick way to expand these perfect squares. Note when we had a binomial squared, we just squared the first and squared the second, but there is a middle term that people often forget. So in the middle is just 2 times this, 2 times a times b. Let's use this quick method on these ones here. So x plus 3 squared, this is how you do it the quick way, without having to write it out and use FOIL. You square the first, square the second, so 3 squared gives positive 9. It's always positive first term and positive last term. Now, some people forget there is always a middle term. We've squared the first and squared the second, but in the middle goes 2 times x times 3. So 2 times x times 3 is 6x. So it's x squared plus 6x plus 9. So I did that using the quick way. If you want to write it out as x plus 3 times x plus 3 and then use FOIL, you're welcome to do that. It takes a bit longer, but you'll still get the right answer. So you do whichever way works for you. So let's do x minus 5 all squared using the quick way. So the quick way is square the first, square the second. So negative 5 squared gives you positive 25. First and third terms are always positive. A negative squared still gives you a positive because it's a negative times a negative. So we're not done. We've got the first and second terms squared, but there is a middle term between them. So the middle term is 2 times x times negative 5. So 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. So it'll be x squared minus 10x plus 25. You would get the exact same answer if you wrote x minus 5 times x minus 5 and used FOIL. All right, let's do one now where the coefficient of x is not 1. Even though the coefficient of x is not 1, we are not going to do this any differently. We will square the first, so 2x times 2x is 4x squared. We will square the second term, which is always positive. And what goes in the middle is 2 times first term times second term. 2 times 2x is 4x. 4x times 7 is positive 28x. So again, exact same answer that you would get if you did 2x plus 7 times 2x plus 7 using FOIL. All right, thank you so much for tuning into this video. This has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.